or what I've been sitting with, I would say probably for the last 10 years is this idea of longevity, meaning that I'm really thinking about how I'm moving, eating, and all that, how that's going to affect me as I progress. Specifically, my father's in his 70s, and so I'm seeing that example of what it's looking like to age. And I'm just curious if that's something that you're thinking about, and also any insight in terms of what you would recommend or are doing in order to, yeah, age gracefully.
Absolutely. It's funny because today I posted something about my wisdom hair and how I'm falling in love with my grays, and because I call them the wisdom hair.
Mm,
And I feel like there is something to say about aging gracefully because we live in a society where it's age phobic,
yes.
and we don't we put our elders like in homes and we disconnect with that wisdom. And I feel like it is very important to reprogram that in our society, in our culture. And because we're so afraid of aging, we're so afraid of dying, we're so afraid of illness. And to know that it doesn't have to be such a horrible phase in our lives, that actually can be something very beautiful if we walk through it with grace, with surrender, with
Hmm.
letting go of our identities of who we were in our 20s, in our 30s, knowing that we're all going that way and we're all going to die eventually. So how are we going to move towards that, accepting the changes in our bodies, accepting the changes in our hormones, accepting the changes in our colors, etc., etc. Now, that being said, like I am a Chinese medicine practitioner, and longevity is one of the treasures of Daoism and Chinese medicine because I feel like a lot of people don't know this secret that the key to longevity, yes, you eat good and you exercise and you do the you go to physiotherapy, to chiropractor, and but the energy management, the cultivation of your chi, the cultivation of your life force, it's what's gonna give you the foundation to be able to walk through the later stages of life feeling good,
Yes.
feeling good. So, and for me, the number one path for that is Qigong. I mean, acupuncture, if you can afford going to acupuncture every week. If you can, because Qigong, it's like doing an acupuncture session, but you do it yourself. Because
Yes.
what are we doing? We are connecting with the energy channels. We are releasing stagnations. We are cultivating Qi, Jing, Shen, the three treasures, and you can do that with a qigong practice. So
Yes.
having a qigong practice, I think is so important to cultivate longevity.
Cool. I was not expecting you to say that. That's awesome. Anything else that you would recommend besides Qigong? With Qigong?
Therapy,
Yeah. Like, so,
therapy,
like,
somatic therapies,
okay.
body mind therapy. And why? Because again, talking about energy, emotions are energy. And this is something that I teach a lot, is to change our view of how we view emotions as energy, because everything is energy. Everything's
Hmm.
energy and consciousness. So, and there's no good emotions or bad emotions. They're just emotions. And like everything, they have a frequency, they have a
Yes.
pattern. They have a pattern. So anger, its pattern is to go forward and out. Sadness is to go down. Joy is to go up. Fear is to like freeze or go back, right?
Hmm.
So we have not been taught uh, emotional intelligence. And we haven't been taught how to move through emotions. We've just been taught to repress them. When we repress emotion, the energy stays in the body. It doesn't complete the pattern.
Yes.
When that emotion stays in the body, it creates an erratic frequency in your body. So say, for example, you're super angry and you just want to like shout, "Rah!" and you don't allow that, that energy has to go somewhere, because energy is not, it's always transformed, right? So
Yes.
it has to go somewhere. So instead of going out, it goes in. So you start to attack yourself
Yes. Or others.
when you, or others. So, but say like you don't allow the expression
Right.
out. You don't allow the expression out, because that's what a therapy process will allow you to do, is to express that anger in a safe container without hurting others